Retirement is a time in a person's life when they decide to stop working. This often happens when they reach a certain age, usually around 65, but it can be earlier or later depending on the person's situation. When people retire, they stop going to their regular jobs. This is a time for them to rest, enjoy life and do things they didn't have time for before, like hobbies, travel or spending time with family and friends. During their working years, people save money for retirement so they can live comfortably without a regular paycheck. Some people receive money from the government or from a pension plan, which is a special kind of savings account from their job. Retirement is a big change. It can be a happy time because people have more freedom and less stress. But it can also be a challenging time if people don't have enough money saved or if they miss their old jobs and co-workers. Planning ahead can help make retirement a joyful time. Each person's retirement is unique, and what it looks like can depend on their money, health, and personal choices. It's a special phase of life that many look forward to. Your net worth before and during retirement is crucial. Net worth is like a financial picture of what you own and what you owe. Imagine you have a big box where you put everything you own, like your house, car, and money. Now imagine you have a smaller box inside the big box, which has all the money you owe to others, like loans or credit card debts. Your net worth is what you get when you take the value of everything in the big box and then subtract the value of everything in the small box. It's like having a piggy bank with all your savings, but then you have to take out the money you owe to others. In the United States, the average value of net worth for households, which is like a family living together, is around $122,000. That's like saying the average family has $122,000 in their big box after they've taken the money from the small box. And guess what? As people get older, they usually have more time to save and less money to owe. So their net worth, or the amount in their big box, tends to go up. It's like the older you get, the more toys you can collect in your big box. But no matter your age, with some hard work and smart saving, you can also increase your net worth. It's like adding more and more toys to your big box and trying to keep the small box as empty as possible. With some effort and smart choices, you can climb up the net worth ladder and have a bigger box over time. So, learning about money is like learning the rules to a game. The better you know the rules, the better you can play. Let's talk about some of the parts of this money game. First, understanding your earnings is like knowing how many points you score in the game. It's important to know how much money you make so you can plan how to use it. Next, growing your savings is like collecting bonus points in the game. The more you save, the more bonus points you get. It's good to save money so you have it for later when you need it. Now, taming credits is like learning how to avoid traps in the game. Credit can be tricky, but if you learn how to use it wisely, it can help you in the game instead of tripping you up. And climbing the net worth ladder is like moving up levels in the game. Your net worth is the value of what you own minus what you owe. The higher your net worth, the higher level you reach in the money game. Knowing the money game helps you play it better. It's like practicing a game to get better at it. And the better you play, the more fun it is, and the more rewards you get. And who knows, as you get better at the money game, you might find yourself dancing along to a happier tune. It's like moving to the rhythm of a song as you enjoy playing the game and moving up levels on your journey to win. Do not allow the use of credit cards to deprive you of the happiness of retirement. The use of credit cards must be properly guided toward retirement. Credit scores are like report cards for grown-ups, but instead of grading you on subjects like maths or science, they grade you on how to handle your money. Imagine if you were lending toys to your friends. If one friend always gives your toys back on time, you'd probably be happy to lend to him again. But if another friend sometimes forgets or takes a long time to give them back, you might think twice next time. That's how banks and other places feel when they decide whether to lend you money. Credit cards are like little plastic friends that let you buy things even if you don't have enough money at the moment. But be careful, because they can trick you into buying more than you can afford. It's like going to a candy store with a big empty bag. It's tempting to fill it up even if you don't have enough money for all that candy. Now, when you use a credit card, you're borrowing money that you promised to pay back. But if you don't pay it back quickly, the credit card company will start adding extra money you owe, called interest. It's like if you borrowed a toy and every day you keep it, another smaller toy gets added to the pile you have to give back. Over time, that pile can get really big and scary, like a debt dragon. So, when you want to buy things like a house or a car, these places look at your credit score to decide if they will lend you the money. A good score is like having a good report card. It makes it easier to borrow money when you need it. One of the best ways to have a good credit score is by paying your bills on time, just like how you'd give toys back on time. When you pay your bills on time, your credit score gets better, and it's like the score is singing a happy song. But if you don't, your score might sing a sad song, and it could be harder to borrow money later. So, paying bills on time is a simple way to keep your credit score happy and make it easier for you to buy big things like houses or cars in the future. By paying off your credit card every month, you keep the debt dragon small and on a short leash. It means you're in control, not the dragon. And this way you avoid getting trapped and owing a lot of money, which can be very hard to pay back later and make retirement stressful. So remember, if you use a credit card, try to pay off the whole amount you owe every month. It's like cleaning up your toys every time you're done playing, so you don't end up with a big mess later. Doing all this will give you a safe and sound retirement. Please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and drop a comment.